A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a nomad pilot named Lizottl. He was a master of the orbital jet and on a mission to deliver an important package to a distant and remote planet called Terra in his ship, the Anode. As he was approaching the planet's atmosphere, a glitch occurred in his ship's ion reactor. Suddenly, the vessel began to spin out of control, and Lizottl knew he had to keep calm and not panic. He activated the ship's stabilizer, but it was no use. The Anode was losing lift, and if his motion remained unchecked, he was about to become a fireball. Lizottl knew he had to think quickly, so he engaged the ship's impulse thrusters and made a last-ditch effort to land the ship on a runway below. Just as the ship was about to crash, Lizottl fired up the pyro rockets and managed to land in one piece, but the ship was badly damaged. Lizottl knew he needed to repair the ship, and fast. So he grabbed his trusty hex wrench to make some quick repairs to the ship's signal relay uplink and relativity drive. He was getting frustrated with how long repairs were taking, and was close to having a tantrum when he heard a strange noise. It was a damaged servo, and it was struggling to operate. Lizottl pulled out his trusty voltmeter to check the system, and found a faulty resistor which he was able to replace. With the ship operating again, Lizottl was tired, hungry, and began to crave a hot meal. But where was he going to find food in this remote system? His daydreaming was interrupted by the blaring of the photon sensor. A dangerous cosmic flare was incoming from the Zenith. He switched the phase of his deflector shield, and the flare vanished without a trace. He needed to get off Terra quickly, so he fired his nitro thrusters, and the ship lifted off. As he started to ascend, the Anode began to drift sideways, and he noticed the ship's energy levels were dangerously low. The ship's reactor needed more octane or he wasn't going home. After a quick scan, his sensors detected a Tesla reactor on an orbiting moon called Ohm, and he immediately set course. But with power running low, he had to use the inertia of the ship to defy death and destruction. As Lizottl entered orbit of the moon Ohm, it eclipsed the star, and his sensors acquired a clear scan of what he was searching for. What he saw excited him, but he also couldn't help but feel a sense of envy towards the massive structure on the moon's surface below. It was a true marvel of engineering, and Lizottl knew that he could learn a lot from it. But as he entered the landing bay, he discovered an unexpected paradox. The power plant was in complete and utter mayhem. Lizottl exited the safety of the Anode and made his way to the control room. Here he found that a virus had infected the plant's computer matrix, triggering a massive meltdown of the Tesla reactor. The out-of-control fission reaction was spewing forth a dangerous plasma of atomic particles including neutrons, electrons, and protons. Lizottl had to act fast, so he activated his personal deflector shield to protect himself from the wrath of intense heat and radiation. Without his tenacity and quick thinking, the radiation would have sent him into a delirium and ultimately insanity. Now immune to the danger, Lizottl looked around the control room and discovered a floating prism. It was emitting sound waves and pulsing to a rhythm. It was an entropy tap, a device that uses a proxy field to extract limitless energy from a higher dimension. To activate it, he added a catalyst called R2, and he now had more than enough power to teleport his ship back to his home system. His mission was over, and Lizottl was safe. He could rest easy. Well, until his next mission.